Good morning, my YouTube people. All right, guys, I'm going to be going into the watch list here, going to do some scans, and we're going to dive right on into this. All right, guys, so let's see. So for those of you watching on YouTube, if you want to check us out in chat, there's a link there at the top. It's pinned, and that'll give you access to the chat for 5 days. And it's not only the chat, you're going to get access to the courses, to some of the courses, obviously, and some of the resources. It's just a test drive so you can get to know us a little better here. There's tremendous lag going on YouTube. So remember, we're at the chat. There's no lag. We have professional software for this there. Now, guys, let me get the watch list here. Let's bring it on over and let's see what we have today. So today, my watch list, I don't have, other than JesseW, I don't really have any small cap stocks, okay? I have Tesla, Plug, FT. Oh yeah, I got FTFT on there too. So I have two small caps, FTFT and JesseW. Then I have DDD, which is a monster yesterday. We got Plug and we have Tesla. I don't have NIO on there, but you can also put NIO on the watch, on watch if you want. All right, so we have Tesla. Look, Tesla's very simple at this point. We yesterday we traded Tesla in the chat. We made some money on it. I bought a call, was in the swing into today, but I ended up selling it out at the close. Some members actually bought stock and they're still in it, so that's great. Congratulations, you guys are up very nicely. You're up over $30 a share. You're up over $30 a share, guys. Congratulations. That's a monster. So today, what I'm going to be doing on Tesla is I'm going to be watching to see if 840 wants to hold support. If 840 holds support, then, I'll definitely be looking at it. If we push off the open, I will wait for pullbacks to see what we're going to do. I think that Tesla today might give us one of those big pops, like big, just monster pops. And then it might fade after lunch. If it decides to fade after lunch, how hard it fades could be the signs of finally a pullback off of that daily. Because that daily chart is hyper extended, but it's a grinder of an extension. So the reality is that I would not be surprised to see Tesla pull back after lunch, and then next week continue an uptrend here, where it really goes parabolic, and then we get our blow off, and we can get that backside weakness that we can get puts or shorts on, for to ride the backside of this. So today, we're gapping up. We're gapping up here, like way up here. I'm gonna let it open up. I'm gonna let it find its support, and then I'm gonna see if it can give me an intraday setup. I am still unsure whether I'm gonna trade options on it or the stock itself today. It is starting to get a little expensive. I had no problem trading it in the 700s and under. Up here, it's starting to get to where probably it makes more sense for me to trade the options. Yesterday I traded the options in the late morning while Kevin was going over his lessons, and I traded I traded the stock there, sorry. I traded the options in the afternoon. In the afternoon session, I traded the options. I put out, I think, 2 alerts on options, and we caught those and did well on them. So I might just look at the options today, okay, on Tesla. So it's been holding that 850 today in pre-market very well. 840 would be the bottom that I would like to see it hold. So probably between 845 to 850 would be the area I definitely like to see it hold here. Let's see what it does at the bell. I'll be very patient with it, but I will be hyper focused on Tesla. It's my #1 watcher today. All right. Next, I have Plug. Now, Plug, we are way up there, guys. Look at this move on Plug. Right, so we're way up here. We're way up here. We're talking about like 2008 stuff, We're way up there. So with Plug, I would like to see it hold the $47 area at a minimum. Okay, bring that over here. I'd like to see it hold that $47 area at a minimum, which is yesterday's close. Right, if it holds that level, we could have a shot here and a little squeeze. You could see this Plug go up to, $55. Maybe even a little bit more, just depending how much it wants to squeeze. Yesterday was more of a consolidation day, as you see here. Today we get the gap up, so we could get a nice little run on it. It's been doing that, right? See here, we went from 34 to 36, so you could get a couple bucks, maybe 3, 4, 5 bucks out of this Plug here. So we'll keep that one on watch, see what it wants to do today. Next one on my list, Let's just go to DDD and then we'll hit the small caps, right? So DDD yesterday, this chart says it all. Look at that, up in a straight line, It's broken back up above this VWAP here. Obviously, you know, I take off the pre-market data once the bell rings. But I'd like to see DDD hold $20. Okay, I'd like to see it hold $20. Preferably, it would hold this $21 area, but it needs to hold that $20 to $19 area. Bottom is 19. Bottom of the barrel, I would like to see it hold is 19. To see if we can get back up here and test these 25s. All right. So that's the plan on DDD. This is a slow moving stock, very, very good volume, very liquid. So this is a slow mover, all right? So this is not a Tesla. It's not a super high volatility type trade. So this is, you know, if you like slower mover stocks, this is what you'd want to watch today. You'd want to see that $19 to $20 area hold, okay? Next, we have FTFT. Now, FTFT made a move yesterday. Did not see that one until late in the day already. FTFT broke through, all right, this previous top here at $5, and it's just sitting at $8 now. This thing's a monster, all right? Like this one is a beast. Here we have these tops at 840s, and right now the stock is sitting at 872. You'd like to see that $8 area hold support for a shot at FTFT going to $10. Okay, that would be what you would be looking for on FTFT. And then lastly, what do we have? We have SunW. Now SunW is interesting. The reason why SunW is interesting is because, you know, it's a renewable energy company. The Democrats have taken full control of the government at this point. So typically you would see solar stuff, you know, all this green energy stuff start to make moves. Now on SunW, you can see right here, all this consolidation back here in front of $8, $9, okay? And all these tops right here at those levels, 8, 850, $9. You see tops here, you see tops here, and here, okay? We've broken through those levels yesterday, and we're sitting at $9. Well, we were sitting at $9. Right now, we're sitting at 820. So yesterday's high is there, right? At $9 and change. Very strong close yesterday, increasing volume on the daily. So now what I'd like to see is I'd like to see at least this 8 to 850 area hold the support. And that might give us a shot here, right back up to 9, break up above 9. You know, it's got room to $10 to $12. So that would be SunW. And that would wrap up my list. Very, very tight list. I am strictly hyper-focused at the bell at Tesla. You know I don't trade the bell, as in the bell rings and I'm already opening positions. I'll be waiting 9:40, 9:45, you know, maybe even 10 o'clock. Just going to wait and see if it wants to give me some sort of setup. I'll be monitoring other stocks on the watch list as well, but I'm going to be very hyper-focused on Tesla. I am willing today to be so hyper-focused on Tesla that me personally, I might not take any other trade. And if Tesla doesn't set up for me, I might not take a trade on it either, right? So I am perfectly fine with today being a zero trade day. An excellent week. So I just want to be hyper-focused on Tesla because I trade Tesla very well. And if it gives me the setup, I'm going to attack it, and I'm going to attack it, and I'm going to go after it, you know, pretty good. So that's the reason I want to be hyper-focused on Tesla. If it doesn't give me the setup, then I am already mentally prepared to not take a trade today because I'm going to be so focused on that. I know that I'm probably going to miss some of the other stuff that's going on, okay? But you guys have the list. You know what you're watching. You know, Kevin's out there with his list. So you guys, you know, you already know what to do, right? You know your levels. You know what to do. Just watch your size and don't be greedy. If I miss anything else on the watch list today, it's because I'm, you know, focused on Tesla. And like I said, I'm already mentally prepared to not even take a trade today if it doesn't present itself. I'm not going to be upset. I was upset that I sold out of that contract at the close instead of holding it overnight like I initially thought I would have. I just really wanted to see Tesla go to 820 before the close. It hit 816. And I was like, I don't know. I'm going to exit. So I exited. Took a nice little profit there, but nothing near where it would have been had I held that contract. Okay. I'm very happy that some of you held your calls. I don't know if you have calls. I know Bob has the stock itself, so he's really good there. Remember, guys, don't be greedy. Book profits. you're right. You should pay yourself. Okay, 850 is, this is a big move on Tesla overnight. So just be mindful of that. All right. Now, guys, we got 14 minutes to the bell. So I'm live on YouTube and I'm here in chat. So either on YouTube or chat, guys, if you have any tickers you want me to look, put them up there. Or if you have any questions, put them up there in the chat. And I'll be happy to come around and take a look at it right now, okay? Joseph, how do you feel about Baba? He asks. Okay, so on Baba, I think I heard yesterday that they found the CEO, right? The dude popped up because he was missing for days, and we all know China isn't to be trusted. And he basically squared up on them and mysteriously vanished for quite a while. So I believe he appeared, right? That's what I heard yesterday. I heard yesterday he was back in action. He had made an appearance. If this is true, then we could see Baba continue to bounce. Let's bring it up here. That's a nice bounce on Baba there, right? Let's take a look at the daily. Look at some levels. Ideally, at this point, I'd like to see Baba get up over that 230 and hold it. Then you got a real shot at 240. Guys, those of you watching on YouTube, here is my gap scanner. Once the bell rings, I'll move this out of the way here, which is the watch list. I'll move the watch list out of the way for you, and you'll see the rest of the trade idea scanners. If you're interested in those, there's a link in the description section where you can get 15% off those trade idea scanners, okay? Guys, you guys got any other tickers you want me to take a look at? Let me know. We got 11 minutes to the bell. Guys, those of you on YouTube, do me a quick favor there, you guys. You got 22 of you watching there so far. As the morning progresses, I see more people coming in. Smash that like button for me. I don't understand how somebody literally hit the thumbs down button on the YouTube live stream. Let's see, did they take it back? Nope, it's there. Like, how do you even unlike a free stream? Like, why? Because I said, hey, come join us in the paid version of the chat. Well, I mean, if you don't want lag and want access to excellent courses, you got to come over here. It's not going to be on YouTube. So, we're putting up here, the watch list. We're putting up here the scanners. Come on, guys, hook it up and smash that like button for me there. You'd be surprised how much work truly goes into all of this. Running a chat room, putting up YouTube. Guys, you have no idea. You really don't. It's wild. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for hitting that like button. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. It helps out the channel tremendously, let me tell you, because the algorithm loves that stuff. The algorithm loves it. IDEX. Oh, Dojo, you're all the way from the Netherlands? Thank you, man. Glad you like the videos. Glad you like the videos. Shark in chat room. No, there's nothing to like in the chat room, my man. You already liked it by being a member of the daytraderchatroom.com. Now, I'm talking about over on the YouTube live stream. Joseph, PLTR, I'm bullish PLTR long term. Intraday, there's really not something, you know, that I'm looking there. It has to break 30 bucks, right, to get moving. I'm long-term investor of PLTR, and I'm looking to add on more dips if I get them, but they'd have to be under 20 bucks. If not, I'll just add in the future as normal as I invest, because that's a 10, 20-year hold for me. So NCTY, nothing there, Sam. All right, so IDEX. Let's go ahead. Let's go down this list real quick. NCTY. Yeah, nothing there for me on NCTY. Unless it's, you know, one looking for more fade on it. IDEX. IDX, David asking about IDX. Hey, that's a good one, David. Nice gap up there. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Very nice curl. I like this. Needs to hold $3. Needs to hold $3. We're gonna have $4 resistance here in front of this $4. We got a top here, previous top right here at 470s. So that 450 area could be major resistance on it. More tops here at $3, which makes it very nice to see any pullbacks to $3. I don't want to see it hold $3 on any pullback, and maybe get a move up to $4. That's a nice little setup there on IDEX. You guys can throw that one up on the back burner list there in chat if you want. GE. Let's take a look at that for you. You know, I don't know if GE pays a dividend or not. I really don't know. As an investment, you know, GE's been around forever, but I don't have an opinion. I'm not going to give you an opinion on something here, like a company that I'm not familiar with. I mean, I'm familiar with GE. I don't know their long-term, you know, potential at this point. You know, unlike Palantir, PLTR, that has tech and has been around for 17 years. It has major government contracts. And it's just now starting to expand into commercial spaces. That has tremendous applications long term as far as tech goes. Oh, really? Yeah, man, that makes it even tougher, honestly. Daniel asking if I do crypto trading. Daniel, I want to punch Ethereum in the face. I was long Ethereum in November, sold some for a small profit and sold the rest for a loss, and then just washed my hands of it. And my target on Ethereum was 1,100 bucks to 1,500, and Ethereum this week I think it was broke 1,000. So I am bullish Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin long term. So just kind of like my long term investments in my retirement account, I do treat crypto the same. So I do have some Litecoin and some Ethereum. Some Litecoin and some Bitcoin. Sadly, not an entire coin on Bitcoin. That was my mistake this year. So I do have some that I hold long term, meaning I bought these actually in 2017 and I bought it under 20,000, so that's good. And I'm holding that long, like, I don't care, 20 years. Dojo wants to know about BTU. Let's bring up BTU here. Guys, remember, there's a link there in chat. I see more people trickling in. You can join us in the chat room at the daytraderchatroom.com, get access to a dashboard made just for you with courses made just for you, as well as some of the members' resources just for $5 for 5 days. So make sure to take advantage of that. The link is pinned at the top there. So BTU, what are we doing here on BTU? There's nothing here, man. I mean, maybe if you're a swing trader, right? Ideally, you need this thing to break over 420s to give us a shot. But yeah, I don't really see anything there that interests me. So there's the link, guys, for the Day Trader $5 program. If you want to support the YouTube channel in a different way and get some private mentorship sessions in the YouTube channel, here's a link where you can join channel members. LGHL, Sam? LGHL. That's quite a big gap up there. I'm not sure what's going on there. Did you find any news on it, Sam? We have 4 minutes to the bell, guys. Two. Where is this? Like way up here. It would need to hold $3, but that's kind of far away. So 420s must hold. So Fudaki asks, "Sup Jesse? You know of an indicator that helps you spot short selling on 3 to 5 minute candles to differentiate from the buyers getting out?" No, yes and no, right? There's no special indicator, but volume. Volume is an indicator of that. If you have big volume bars on a pullback, huge volume compared to the run up, then that's usually an indication of panic selling. All right, guys. So we got 4 minutes to the bell here. I'm going to be watching Tesla out of the gates. I'll be watching um, probably FTFT after that. I like to put them in order. Then Sun W. I'll be watching Sun W. I'll be watching DDD. And lastly, I'll be watching Plug. Kind of like I have them set up from like the most volatile to the least because I like those volatile names and I don't really care about the price point. We've traded in chat at the daytraderchatroom.com. We've traded everything from $2 over the last. We launched on the 28th live, and we've traded everything from $2 stocks to $800 stocks to options. So like we've done it all over there, guys. So we're killing it. Let's see. We got 3 minutes to the bell. I'm going to be honing in, like I said, on Tesla. My number one watcher. I'm literally just going to sit here for a good while and just monitor it. I'll flip through some charts, but Tesla's going to be my number one watch, guys. And like I said, I'm perfectly willing to have Tesla even take a dump and never even give me a long setup and not even take a trade today. I'm going to be very, very patient with Tesla today. For those guys, for you guys in YouTube, what I'm going to be doing here is I'll be coming off camera and I won't be on the camera, but you will see all the scanners and charts. I will be on the mic. Remember, there is lag. You're going to hear me make call outs that I'm making in my chat room in real time. Okay. And you're going to hear it probably like 5 seconds later in YouTube. So there's tremendous lag in YouTube. Okay. Just keep in mind that when I'm making these call outs, I'm doing these in my chat room. I'm not really doing them in YouTube, but you're going to hear them in YouTube. And YouTube has tremendous lag. I'm telling you this right now so that you're well aware that there's lag. There's no way around it. There's lag, and that's going to be a problem there, okay? If you want to join us, hop on in to the daytraderchatroom.com for $5 for 5 days and give us a test drive. We got 1 minute to the bell, guys. Good luck. Stay safe. Protect your profits from the week. We killed it this week, guys. We've been green every single day this week. We've had small little red trades, but overall, every day was green. So protect those profits today. Today's Friday, one of the toughest trading days of the week. All right, guys, there's the bell. There's the bell. Let's see what's going to be happening today. FTFT hitting the scans right out of the gates. FTFT, that thing's moving, man. So there you go. FTFT, high of day set at 998. What a beast. So there you go, FTFT right through $10. What an animal. Tesla pulling back a little bit. Those of you who swung Tesla, don't be afraid to lock in some profits up here. You are up huge, my friends. So don't be afraid to lock in some profits up here. We could see some profit take place in Tesla today. So Tesla pulling back in there to those 840s we talked about. We have FTFT making a push and giving us a little pullback here. We have SunW fading some. And we have Plug looking a lot like FTFT trying to hold that $52 area. And DDD is coming on back down. CNET hitting the scans there. That one's got some good volume. All right, guys. So I am watching this Tesla. The contracts I'm looking at for day trading would be the 850 strike, January 15th expiration call option. That's what I'm looking at right now. It's not something I'm going to buy right now. Just something I'm looking at. That's all. And so Tesla held that 840 area there. It's popping up a little bit faster than I wanted to. I really would have preferred it to put in like a couple more candles down here, kind of based out and give us a curl. So hopefully it can still do that. If it decides to go now, I'll let it go. It can go. It'll go without me. And I'll just wait for pullbacks. Wow, that FTFT did go, man. Wow, what a beast. Like I said, I knew I'd probably miss on some of these stuff. Hyper focused on Tesla. So FTFT halted at 11:30, 11:29. That thing's a monster right now. Hey, Bob, it's okay, man. You booked some profit on that Tesla swing trade. Congratulations on that. You know, you caught a good move. Despite where you might have sold here today, you caught a real good move overnight. So that's something to be proud of. Something to be proud of, my friend. Just spilled coffee, guys. All right, so Tesla pulling back, they're making new lows. You know, old me would have bought there at 850 looking for that pop, but I've been caught in that before with Tesla on similar moves like today. So I was like, nah, not today, Tesla. Not today. Look at that. That's a nasty little drop there. This is why we book profits. This is why I told you guys, be ready to book some profits off from that overnight swing. Guys, those of you new on YouTube watching just now, I'm talking to my members in chat at the daytraderchatroom.com, letting them know, about the overnight swing on Tesla and to book profits and stuff like that. You never have to book it all, but some, just in case. This FTFT has me intrigued. The only problem with it is that I know that if I take my eyes off of Tesla and Tesla decides to go insane, I'm going to miss it because I'm going to be an FTFT. I'm going to have to probably ignore FTFT. And I like trading these crazy stocks that halt and stuff. Got rooms at $13. Ideally, you want to see it hold in that $11 area at this point. Definitely 10. When this when this comes out of the halt, this 9 is going to creep right up there real fast. So that's going to be the area to watch for support. See if support kicks in. I draw some fib levels real quick for you guys here and analyze this a little bit deeper before I go back to Tesla. Yeah, see, you don't want to see that area hold support at least. Well, Tesla trying to put in a bottom there at 840. Very interesting, that wick down there. I want to see it. I want to see it reject VWAP here. That would be ideal. I want to see it reject VWAP here and maybe come back down a little bit. Give us that nice elongated U shape before we go from red on the day to green. It'd be interesting to see what it does here. I think a little starter here just in case on Tesla. I'm in that call. Sorry, guys. I'm in that call. Let me see here. I'm in that call at 37.46 right now. If this area doesn't want to hold, I'll stop out of it. This is just a starter. If we break under 845, I will stop out of this call, guys. And I will keep watching to see if I get another shot at it. All right, I'm out of that Tesla call. I'll keep watching and see if it gives me another shot. If not, you know, I'll let it go. Surprised that VWAP break didn't hold. All right, so I get back a little bit of profit from yesterday. Uh, Still watching this Tesla, see if it's going to give us that trade. If not, then hey, it's all right. You know, it'll be the first red day for me since the 28th. This wick here is the one that really got me. You know, I was like, all right, this thing is going to go now. But it decided to just keep that VWAP as resistance so far. It's got some big range, guys. Just be mindful if you're trading this thing that there's a lot, you know, there's a big range here. You got to watch your size. If you're trading the contracts, definitely watch your size. So just be mindful. All right, Tesla's trying to break this VWAP again. We're gonna see if it's gonna want to hold this time finally. I'm gonna give it a shot here, see one more time, see if it wants to hold. If it doesn't hold, this might be one of my last shots at it. Yeah, if it doesn't hold, it'll be one of my last shots at it because I don't want to give back too much of yesterday's profits either. Yesterday was a very nice day. Ideally here, I'd like to see it, try to hold this 849, 850 area. And then maybe this next candle after this one, we can start to get that squeeze up to 855. That would be the ideal scenario. We need all those Tesla minds to come in here and just buy this thing up and push it. The cult leaders. I want to see this volume keep increasing on Tesla here. If it's going to send it up there. Ideally here we want to see this VWAP hold. See if we're going to get a shot at getting sent back up there to the 855 area. Would be nice. If it breaks under VWAP, I'll get out. Playing this for the hold of VWAP. All right, I'm out. Tesla's not going to give it to me today. All right, guys, FTFT, came out of that halt and it's just faded back down underneath VWAP. It's holding that 9 EMA and that $9 area. You definitely want to see a high volume breakthrough VWAP to send this back up to higher day. Nice trading, Kevin. Nice trading, dude. You're killing it. Ha, there goes Tesla. Well, dang, that happened so fast. That is ridiculous. I'm gonna sell some right there. I sold one contract there, is gone. All right. So today's still a red day, but I made back like 80% of my loss. So I think I'm gonna take that as a I think I'm gonna take that, guys, as a like a little sign that I need to cool it today, and I'm just gonna book this red day here. Um, this one trade here brought me back. My losses were 59 cents, $1.49, $2.33, and this winner, my best take profit was $3.55 a share on those contracts. So I made back like 80-90% of my losses with this one trade. And I should have been more patient with this last take profit. It would have brought me back to the green. But just happy to be to make back so much of the loss on the day. I'll show you the orders here in a second. Yeah, see here I would have been already nicely in the green on the day. I knew Tesla was going to do something like this, man. It's just it was so choppy they wouldn't hold the level cleanly for me. There it goes. Whatever. I'm going to be happy on just being red. Tiny. I'm tiny red instead of how red I was prior. Now it's going. Real quick here for you guys to see. These are all my orders this morning. Best one here is the one that brought me back into not green, but slightly red only. In at 39.57, out 43.13 and 42.57. These are going off now at 47 bucks. If I would have held on that last contract just a little bit longer, I would be heavily in the green right now. That's all right. I'll take this small red day. I'll take this small red day. Keeps me humble. Only gave back one of my green trades from yesterday, and I have 4 green trades yesterday, and I only gave back one of those 4 trades. So that there gives me some sort of peace. It's been a great week, and made back a ton of profit here. A ton of that loss on Tesla. So watch Tesla. You know, if it's gonna pull back, you'd want to see that 855 to 850 area hold on light volume pullback. Be careful with the wicks. You know, Tesla could go crazy today and go parabolic before giving us a hard pullback. But be mindful that this thing is having some, you know, some whiplash effects here. Not holding support very, very, very tight. It's very loose around support. All right. And we're talking about being loose around support, like $2-3 loose. Alrighty, so just be careful with that. Here it goes, extension. Those contracts are now going off at $49. Should have been more patient on that last contract. But that's something I'm working on as a trader. When I'm red on the day, I get a little impatient on my last take profit. Something that I don't do when I'm green on the day. When I'm green on the day, I'm very comfortable in those last take profits, and I'll hold that last position, you know, to break even. But then on days like this, where I know I'm red, I struggle a little bit on that last take profit. The first take profit I do fine, but that last take profit I struggle a little bit, and I take it off a little bit too soon. That goes to show you that it doesn't matter how long you've been trading, how profitable you are. Everybody fights their own little issues. Had I held on to that last take profit, man, I'd be up real nice on the day. Like it'd be my biggest day of the week had I held on to that just that last contract. Instead, I'm just gonna book this little small red day, tiny red day, guys. I'm red like 100 and something bucks. So super tiny red day for me. Just gave back one of my green trades from yesterday. Heck, I think it's like half of one of my green trades yesterday. So really happy with that at least. Nice job, Joseph. Good job. I'm glad you guys were able to use those plans from this morning and take advantage of the moves. You know, DDD, FTFT, plug. Good job, guys. I like to see that in the room. I like to see that in the room. It shows you guys are really focusing and paying attention and executing on your own, and that's what we want here at the Day Trader chat room. All right, so on that Tesla there, I just couldn't refuse to do the math. I did the math that I took three red trades. It's usually a sign for me to stop, but I went after that fourth one there because I saw the squeeze coming. And that fourth trade, guys, made back 79% of my loss on those previous three red trades. And that's only because I was impatient on my last take profit and I did not take profit properly on that last one. So the reality is when you do your proper risk reward, that fourth trade there would have brought me well into the green. Today would have been my largest day of the week, even though yesterday was my largest day. Today would have been my largest day of the week had I held on to that last contract a little bit longer, a bit more patient. But still, that last trade there brought 79% back, from what I lost. So that's great. Tesla's insane. Yeah, man, Tesla's insane. I wouldn't be surprised. Uh, Part of me would hate it, part of me would love it. I have some of it in my Roth IRA, not a lot, very little. Uh, but I would really prefer it to come down to at least 500, 600 before it does that, so I can add more in the Roth. Now that the new year started, it resets, so you got another 6,000 you can add in the Roth. Oh yeah, man, look at it go. Look at it go. Guys, later on around 11 or so, we'll go into recapping the morning and lessons. Those of you on YouTube, I might go ahead and let that stream continue, and I'll let you guys see a little bit of what we do here as far as the day goes before lunch. We'll see. We'll see. Ollie, we're looking at DDD, Tesla, FTFT. See if it wants to pop back up over VWAP. Plug. Members in chat traded plug. at the daytraderchatroom.com, day traded plug. I put out on a, put it on the watch list, gave out a plan this morning. Some members in chat traded it, made some money on it. I traded Tesla. Tesla mistreated me this morning. I was pretty roughly in the red there, approaching what I would consider max loss area for me on the day. But thankfully, I caught one more trade there at the end. I showed my orders to the members and on YouTube. I made back 79% of my losses this morning, so I'm sitting on a very tiny red day now. So it's been a great week. That's what we're watching there, Holly. There goes Tesla to new highs again, guys. Those contracts that I was in the 40s, going off at 50. I love it when Tesla does Tesla things. I love it more when I'm in it, though. I guess my investment is in it, but it's more exciting when I'm trading it. There it goes to 870. There he goes. Come on, just tap 870. There you go. 869.99. Tap that 870. There you go, 870. Thank you very much, Tesla. This Tesla is going to run hard. I mean, we said it would do this morning. I just expected the U shape to be much cleaner for that red to green move, guys. Much cleaner. You see how it's really opening up, but it still has these, nasty little wicks. You see how it's opening up now much cleaner compared to this, compared to all of this. This is where I was trying to get it, man. It was just so difficult. I ended up finally getting it in here and then taking profits up here, as we squeezed. But this wasn't as clean as I really wanted it to be. Over on YouTube, Holly Thomas writes, okay, I'm new to trading. I'm trading off of Robinhood. I have 3,000 in there and not winning nor losing for some reason. I cannot go over 3,000. I made 300 yesterday, but Robinhood didn't execute. Oh, yeah, Holly, the first thing is Robinhood. Don't take this the wrong way, okay? I'm not making fun of you by any stretch of the imagination. Me personally, on my channel and in my chat room, I am very, 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 how do you say, attentive to new traders, okay? But Robinhood is a terrible broker to use for day trading, okay? And it's a mistake often, people make often when they're starting out. Robinhood, there's no reason to use Robinhood for day trading any longer because all the big brokers like E-Trade, Charles Schwab, they're all free. So there really is no need for Robinhood anymore. So that would be the first thing I would say to you. Don't use Robinhood. The second thing is if you're new to trading, the first thing you need to do before you trade live money is get some sort of trading education. You got to get educated on trading, right? So that you worked hard for that money. You worked really, really hard for that money, just like we all do. You don't want to just go out there and just test with it. You want to protect it. So you're going to want to get educated. David, this live stream on YouTube will be posted to the channel, yes. So Holly, I'm gonna give you a couple things here, okay, in chat, right? First, I'm gonna give you a free beginners course. Okay. I want you to go there, download this. It's completely free, okay? And you're gonna want to get this. It's gonna give you a lot of value. That's the free course. After you're done with the free course, okay, what I want you to do is come here and take a peek behind the curtain with us in the chat room. It's just 5 days, $5. You're gonna get access to a more in-depth course, more tools, and you're gonna be live in chat with us, no lag. On YouTube, there's a ton of lag. Okay. And after you go through both of these things, if you feel that you have found good value, then I'd invite you to become a member of the daytraderchatroom.com. You're going to have full access to my courses. You're going to have full access to my options course, my day trading course. And we have a lot of happy members. We have a lot of happy members. And as you see, we're here. We answer questions all day. Oh, Tesla. This is why I've always told you guys. I have to laugh, guys, because I could have made a boatload of money today. Instead, I'm just here with like a tiny little red day. This is why I have that love-hate relationship with Tesla. You know, because 2020 Tesla was my number one ticker that I traded and made a boatload of money off of. Okay, I think Tesla single-handedly paid for a big portion of the boat lift for my boat at the Keys house. So to see it do this now, to me, it's just such a slap in the face. It feels just like a high school girlfriend. Good lord. But guys, this is the first red day I've had since the 28th, and the first red day I've had in the room here since the 28th. So you know what? It's all good. You know it, Sam. Ollie, also you that's great because you already have like the discipline it takes to get through courses online. That's great. You're really gonna like it. I'm 100% sure. That free course there is it's tailored to people who are brand new to the market. Okay. Then if you decide to come and join us for 5 days for those $5, the course that you're going to go through there is going to be a little bit more advanced, geared more towards day traders. Okay. And if you decide to become a member, you're going to have access to our full course. Okay, the full course from start to finish. It's much more in depth than both of those little courses that you'll see here in those two options. And it's going to walk you step by step through the process that me personally, in my opinion, a new day trader should go through, which is get educated, trade in a simulator, and then how to come out of that simulator. A simulator is like training wheels on a bicycle. You know, when you come off of that, you're not an expert on the bicycle. You still got to figure it out and get your balance. Well, within that course, I go over steps on how to help you transition from being in a simulated account to a live account so that your emotions can be in an environment where you can control them better. You seem like the type of person that's going to get a whole lot out of those courses. I'm telling you right now. I can tell that you definitely are interested in educating and doing this the right way. And that shows right there that you're going to get a lot out of those courses. As a matter of fact, Holly, don't go away. I'm going to show you something here real quick. Guys, in chat there, and the members in chat, go ahead and do me a favor there. Tell me what you think about our courses there. Just write it, vote on that poll. Ali, I'm running a poll here in the chat room, and I'm having the members, share their experience with that poll on our courses. And I'm gonna take a quick screenshot here, and I'm gonna show it to you as soon as we're done with it. Okay. Oh wow, this is. I threw the dice at this, and I was like, I hope this doesn't make me look bad. All right, good stuff, guys. Thank you very much for voting in the poll, guys. Let me take a quick screenshot of this. I'll show it to you guys in chat, and I'll also show it on YouTube. All right, guys. So here you go. Here is the poll. Here is what members are saying right now in chat is regarding our courses. I asked them, what do you think of our courses? Love them? They are okay? Haven't gone through them? Or I even put the option here of useless. And 85% of our members love them. The other 14% haven't gone through it yet. So I'm sure when they go through it, they're going to be right there with the rest of them who love it. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys are finding value in these courses. Guys, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. Hey guys, looking around, don't really see much going on here. You got LGHL not doing much. Pretty light volume there on that attempted failed break of the high. That's super bearish. Okay, that's a super bearish sign. It doesn't mean it's just going to dump. You know how these things like to do, but super bearish sign here. Let's see what else we got. CNET. CNET was a mover early on in the morning. Right now it's under VWAP. So it just gave us like that one and done type move, right? Right. We had the push, boom, and then we've pulled back. The volume is good, but we're underneath VWAP. We really want to do this consolidation above the VWAP. Let's see what else we got on the scans here. Whoops. So what else do we have on the scans here? We have a PTE. That's not something I would trade, but definitely looks promising if it holds VWAP and this 108, 110 area. Then that Tesla trying to hold that VWAP on that pullback there. So still major potential going on Tesla there, guys. Let me fix this fib level here real quick for you. Real major potential still on Tesla, guys. I'm probably not going to touch it again today, guys. You know, I'm gonna book this little red day, this tiny red day. So I'll probably just book it, and even if I see a setup that looks prime for me, I'm probably not going to take it, just because I'm going to recognize that today I was not in sync with the nothing to do with the singing group, just not in sync with the market. You know, with what I was looking at. My first three trades of the day were red. Thankfully, my last and fourth trade of the day brought, you know, made back 79, 80% of my losses on the day. So that makes it that today's day is just well underneath my regular red day, right? So it's perfectly good. I mean, I gave back less than one of my profitable green trades from yesterday, and I had four green trades yesterday. So I'm happy with that. Gonna go ahead and probably just book this day and recognize that I am not in sync today with what's going on. And while I'm making some decent calls on the mic, my execution this morning on the Tesla trade throughout this attempted breaks of VWAP were not on point. And I'll tell you right now, one thing that I lacked in my analysis while buying these was I was not paying attention, close attention to volume. The only time I really paid close attention to volume was here on this wick that we had real nice increase in volume, and then we broke VWAP. I thought we were just going to go there. After that, my other two attempts within here were no good, no good. And we have to be able to recognize when we, you know, aren't in sync or the mindset just isn't correct. We have to be able to recognize that. Joseph, DDD, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it together. Joseph wants to know, what do you think is going to happen to DDD? All right. Okay, so we said this morning we wanted to hold that $20 area, and it did exactly that. It's pushed up already all the way up here to a high day of 23.86. So it's pushed almost $4. Okay, so if you guys caught that move, congratulations. That was a real nice move. Let's take a look here. Ideally, now you'd want to see it hold that 23 area at least. If we break above this little pivot here in that $24 area, then we have, like I said earlier, a shot to 25. Volume is good today, but let's take a look. It's not as good as yesterday. So I mean, we really need a high volume breakthrough 24 in order to get up to 25. If you're long this, I hope you guys have been taking profits as you go. Always lock in some. There goes DDD, guys. Right, we said $25. It's already at 24.70s, 24.85. So be mindful, if you're long this thing, lock in some profits. If we break up over 25 with some umph, this thing can get real fun real fast. That DDD just it has no chill. It didn't have any yesterday and certainly doesn't have any today. Joseph, I'm not sure what you mean by option call. I mean, I know what an option call is. I'm just what's the context here? Because it's just two words, option call. I don't know if you're talking about. I don't know what ticker you're talking about. Oh, Bob, I just saw that comment you made in chat that you went through the course and realized you were making a mistake that you hadn't noticed. That's awesome, man. Good job. That's a way to really get into that course material. Sorry, guys, it's difficult sometimes to read in chat while we're trading, so sometimes I miss some comments. No, but no reason to say sorry. I'm just trying to. I want to answer your question. So I need some clarity there. If it's even a question, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let me know. Hey guys, over on YouTube, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section there. I'm in no trades right now, so uh, I'm free to answer any questions on either place. Uh, Joseph, so you're saying you bought two calls. The strike price is $22. What's the expiration on those? And you must be up some, nice little chunk of change, man. What expiration? Jan 15? I definitely locked something in. If you bought two, me, Jesse. Hey, Jesse, what would you do? If you bought two, I would definitely lock at least one in. But that's me, man. I'm conservative like that. I always have a tight first take profit. That one protects me in case the rest of the trade goes red on me, So I'd lock in one. You're in the money by over $2 right now. So that's congratulations, good going. I definitely lock in at least one contract if you have two. If it were me in that position, and then I'd hold the other one with a break-even stop or a stop just underneath, where the loss will still keep me in the green on the rest of that. And you got to have a target in mind, right? So on this DDD, let's take a look here. So I have like a mental trailing stop on DDD. Let's look at the daily here. If you look at the daily, you see we have some tops up here in the front of the $24 area. So I'd hold at least $23 as my stop on the last remaining contract. You do have potential to get upwards of 27 and 30. So you know there's a saying in the market. It says, bears and bulls make money, pigs get slaughtered. So don't be overly greedy on the last take profit. Just stick to your plan. Hey guys on YouTube, just wanted to pop in here and just let you guys know. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Drop them there in the chat, and we'll happily go over them. hadn't noticed, but I made back over 80%. I was just taking a look at everything here. Man, that's awesome. I'm only down 146 bucks on the day, guys. That's awesome. I can live with that big time. So I made back 83% of my losses on one trade. And it would have been, like I said, had I been more patient, it would have been a hefty green day today. Hey, no problem, Joseph. It's my pleasure, but that's what we're here for. As you can see, answering questions. We're gonna answer questions. We're gonna share great ideas, put out alerts. This is what we're here for. This is what we were made for. There goes DDD, guys, right through 26. What's Tesla doing? Tesla busting up to new highs again. Hey guys, so at 11, Kevin's gonna take over the mic and screen, and he's gonna go over the morning recap on his trades. So just know that at 11 o'clock, Kevin will be on the mic and on the screen going over that and any lessons he might need to go over. Guys over at YouTube, if you want to join in and watch Kevin go through this morning's recap and his lessons, go ahead and hit that $5 for 5 days link so you can join us in chat live, no lag. You have access to the courses and to many of our resources, as well as your own member dashboard. All right, so you'll have access for 5 days. That's a real good trial period there. Joseph, you're asking about plug. Let's take a look at plug for you real quick here. You want to see plug hold that $53 area, okay? That $53 area is very, very important on the intraday chart. Let me take a look at the daily chart. Oh, you really got to go back. You really, really got to go back here. You got this gap fill here to 55.90. What is this? 55 to $60. You have this gap fill. So you have this plug right now in the middle of this gap here. You know, it could fill it. It doesn't have to, but it could. But you do want to see it hold $53. Okay, that's its previous top here and this VWAP right there. Let's take a look and see if we have any fib levels that we can, you know, draw out here. And this is beautiful. This is a really nice setup, all right? This $53 area, you have this 38.2 Fibonacci level, along with VWAP and this previous resistance point right here, okay? And it's been support numerous times. If you were long this, your stop would be just underneath 53. If I were long it, my stop would be just underneath 53. You know, initial target 55 to 56. Just take some profit off there is what I would do and hold on to the rest, see if we continue. It's already basically filled that gap that we talked about to 56 on that, you know, previous chart on the daily. So right now, what you want to see is it hold this $53 area. Okay, so it's already past 11 here, so Kevin will be on the mic soon. In the meanwhile, you know, if you have any other questions, let me know. Hey guys, over here at YouTube. I actually muted chat over there because Kevin's doing his lessons now on the daytraderchatroom.com. He's doing his morning lesson and recap. So I wanted to just come over here and talk with you guys while he did that. You know, I had decent morning in the sense that I made back about 82% of my red on the morning. I got a little overzealous on Tesla this today. It's happened to me before. Um, I'm just really happy I was able to make back, 82% of my losses for the morning. Today is my first red day since January 28th when we launched the chat room, and everything's been going well, Everything's been going well. Everything's been going well in the room, and YouTube is doing well as I can't even complain, man. YouTube is doing really, really good. I'm really happy. You guys are super supportive, and I'm super appreciative of that. Now, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not going to be able to stream every single morning on YouTube. At least not now, but maybe in the future I'll do some more. So far this week, I've done 2 streams in the morning here on YouTube. And I always want you guys to understand that YouTube has a tremendous amount of lag. Like, seriously, I had no idea how laggy it was until I actually put the volume on my computer. I spoke in my mic and then I heard myself on the computer seconds later. I'm not talking about 1 or 2, only 3 or 4, maybe 5 seconds later. It's crazy. Um, yeah, DDD went insane. DDD went insane. And so did Tesla. And so when I go over these morning streams, I just want you guys to be well aware of that. So the options you have for no lag is to join, the daytraderchatroom.com. Of course, you'll have access to that same screen you're seeing there. Is the same screen I stream in the daytraderchatroom.com. Okay, that's the same exact screen. And the alerts, though, they push notification on the alert, so they show up on your web page or on your mobile device, etc., and you can see them in real time as far as the alerts go. But more importantly than that, you have access to the dashboard, and the dashboard has tons of different features. When you're a full-time member, you have a ton of different features, okay? Like a ton. You have the Day Trader 101 course, you have the Advanced Day Trader course, you have the Options course that came out this month, and this spring we'll be coming out with a swing trading course, all right? And then in the summertime, we're going to be coming out with the shorting course, all right? So, and then we also have plans for a real estate course. So we're constantly going to be coming out with content. And then the best part of it all is that you don't have to, you don't get no upsells, okay? You have 3 or 4 different tiers that you can pick from to become a member. And if I'm not mistaken, right here, I'm looking at it, the biannually and the annually are going to give you access to everything. Here, I'll pull it up real quick for you, as a matter of fact. Let's head on over here. And I'll show you real quick here what you get access to. So you come on over here and you can go to sign up, and here are your options, okay? You have biannually, you have quarterly, biannually, annually, and lifetime. Now with the biannually, you get access to all the courses, all right, and all the upcoming courses. The same with the annual. Now you do get more access to different things with the annual, and the annual is uh, a much better price, right? Because when you break it down, and we also have a coupon code down there in the description section, this really pans out to be just peanuts every month. And you're going to have access to, the alerts, the streaming of the scanners and the charts. Okay, you have the courses. You have access to all the future courses. You have access to a free one-on-one session with me. All right, and then you also get discounted one-on-ones in the future. So as far as courses go, you never have an upsell. All right, you never have an upsell. So it's definitely something that you might want to go take a look at. If you're still on the fence, maybe you can sign up for the $5 one, where you get 5 days access for $5, and you really get to get a feel for us and what we do there. All right. Also, if you're not really a big time day trader, you're more of an investor or a slower term trader, like maybe you swing trade for months on end or something like that, or you just like to sell things online, and you've seen some of my other videos, you can always join my channel, and you have access to perks. These are videos and content that's made just for you, all right, for members of my channel. And it's right here. You have the link, and you have two different tiers you can pick from. And that also includes a minimum of a once a month mentorship session live streamed on YouTube, only for those members. Thanks, Steve. We look forward to having you, bud. And then here is the $5 one for 5 days at the chat room. And if you're new to trading and you want to go through a free course, here you go. Awesome, Steven. I look forward to having you, man, on there for sure, for sure. I like working with people, man. I really do. And I really like working with people who like-minded, same relatively same goals. It's just exciting to me. I can talk about this stuff for hours and hours and hours, kind of like how I can talk about fishing for hours and hours. So it's like stuff that excites me, and nothing excites me more than people who are like me that want to get after it, right? And make money on their terms. So guys, I'm gonna be streaming here for a little while longer. I'll probably knock off the stream right around lunch hour, and I'll end it there. It's Friday, so just be mindful, of your size that you're trading and conserve your week's profit. I had given back too much profit this morning on Tesla, uh, but thankfully that last one trade, which goes to show you that risk management is absolutely essential. That last trade I took on Tesla brought me back, and I made back 82% of what I lost this morning on it. So that's a huge win in my book. So I'm sitting here on a very tiny red day. I only lost 146 bucks today, and it's my first red day since January 28th. So I'll take it as a badge of honor, to be honest with you. And I look forward to getting back here on Monday. So guys, in the meanwhile, any questions, just drop them there in the comment section for me. I'll come around and check out in the next few minutes. All right, guys. So it's 11:20 almost. It's 11:19 a.m. right now. I'm going to be going over a recap and lesson over at the daytraderchatroom.com. So I won't be here on the stream for a few minutes, for a little while. I'm going to leave the scanners up and the charts up running for you guys so you can monitor the market and what's going on. Any questions, drop them in the comment section there or the chat section, sorry, and I'll be right back around in order to answer those at the end of my lesson and recap at the Day Trader chat room. Now, if you want to join in over there, $5 for 5 days, you can join in and get access and come join us. So you do have that option. The link is pinned to the top, but just in case, I'll put it here in chat for you again, right there. I'll be back in a little while, and we'll go over what's popping off, and maybe we'll make a watch list for lunchtime, okay? And I'll walk you guys through what I look for prior to going to lunch. All right, guys, I just finished the recap and lesson over at the daytraderchatroom.com. Don't worry if you're not a member there yet. We do record those lessons, so they will become available in the video lesson library that all our members have access to. And I just wanted to come on over here real quick and take a look at what's going on. Okay, so Tesla, kind of like finding a double top up there at 885 area. It would be nice to see it pull back right back down here to VWAP again and see if it wants to give us maybe a potential afternoon setup. In order for that to happen, guys, I'm going to go over that little lesson with you right now. In order for that to happen, Tesla would have to consolidate above, ideally, above VWAP all throughout lunch and give us a bounce coming out of lunch. Lunch usually ends around 2 o'clock. So that's when you would want to see, that level start to kind of push off of that level, that VWAP area. So I'd ideally like to see it consolidate between 870 to 860 all throughout lunch, and then give us a bounce to see if we go back up there and test the highs of days uh, coming out of lunch. Okay. Now, I don't think we're missing anything else. Let's take a quick scan and look around. CNET would have to get above VWAP. That'd be nice. DDD's just been an absolute monster. New high a day, $30. That thing's just such a beast. 29.95 high a day on DDD. This thing, if it pulls back into that $25 area, could give us a bounce. That's something to keep on watch. So DDD and Tesla, CNET would be the ones I'd watch. FTFT looks like it's kind of done. And SunW, as long as it keeps holding that $8 area, this thing has potential over the coming days to get up to like $10 to $11, maybe even 12. Plug breaking underneath VWAP, so that one's not looking too great right now, but definitely one that you can keep on the back burner list. So Tesla, I'm going to leave up here throughout the rest of the morning session, and I'll be popping in here in the mic. I think right around lunch, I'm going to end this live stream, guys. So make sure if you take down some notes if you're looking at anything on the scanners. And also remember that if you want to become a member of the channel, you have that option, and you have two different options there. What I offer on to the members, the channel members, is exclusive content that is not seen on the regular section of my YouTube channel. It's only for you guys, okay? And exclusive live streams that are only available to you guys. These are mentorship type live streams where we go over your questions, we go over money making ideas and stuff like that, okay? And you can become a member of the channel on this link right here to access those perks as they start to become available. I just added this option here very recently, and it's a way for you to support the channel if you so choose to. And that has nothing to do with the daytraderchatroom.com. Daytraderchatroom.com is about trading. The channel membership section is going to be trading, investing, side hustles, all that type of stuff is going to be available on that section of the channel, and it will be ad free, okay, for all the members of the channel. And that starts off at $4.99 a month. If you wanted to become a member of the daytraderchatroom.com, we go over pretty much all of that. Plus, you have access to all my courses. You have access to our streams every single morning that have no lag, unlike the YouTube streams that have lag. Okay, so you can always check that out. And you see there in the chat section, you can join us for 5 days for $5 just to test the waters. And you're going to have access to your own member dashboard at the daytraderchatroom.com. And like you've seen me here answering questions all morning long, what we do at the daytraderchatroom.com. All right, so there's about 20 minutes left before lunch. I'm gonna let this stream continue on for the next 20 minutes, and then at lunchtime I'm gonna cut it, and I'll just be over at the Day Trader chat room. Alrighty, guys. Any questions from here to then, just drop them there in the chat section. I'll be happy to come around and answer them for you. Now, before I go, guys, I'll probably get back on the mic one more time. But in case some of you leave, I want to let you know that I'm very thankful that you guys joined the live stream this morning. Super appreciative of you guys smashing that like button for me and supporting the channel like you do. I'm very appreciative of that, and I thank you for it. And that's why I do these streams. So there's a little crack there in Tesla. 884.49 high of day. It feels almost like a high of day type number. There's a little crack there. It'd be nice if Tesla just came down to VWAP and then held VWAP the rest of the afternoon, well, the rest of lunch hours going into the afternoon. That would be the ideal scenario here for Tesla if it's going to give us a move back up to the high of day later today. I mean, what is this? 890, $900 Tesla between today or Monday is very possible. The volume's been very, very good on Tesla, and the daily chart, the daily chart, this is a grind on upward. And it also has all the forced buying from the funds as it went into the S&P 500 in December. And now we're really starting to get like parabolic almost. But we need one of those days where it goes insane and maybe has 100 points in one day. That'll really really get this thing parabolic, and then we can finally maybe get that pullback, that dump down at least maybe to the 750s. But look, as we're talking about it, look how it comes right back down to the 870s. Uh, I was there talking and I had not unmuted my mic. Blooper reel. Guys, so Tesla's putting back there to that 860 to 870 area. Ideally, I'd like to see it pull back down there, at least 865, closer to VWAP, and then I'd like to see it hold that VWAP area. So 860 to 870 all throughout lunchtime. We have about 7 minutes to lunch. I'd like to see it hold that level all throughout lunch, and then maybe give us an afternoon pop off of that level right back up to the high of days. Maybe it'll push up to new highs. I mean, at this point, 884, I would expect Tesla to hit 900 either today or Monday. If today was like any other day except Friday, I'd be more excited to trade it in the afternoon. But we know volume tends to die down as the afternoon progresses on Fridays. So it could go either way. But definitely that's the levels to watch on Tesla. Now, as far as everything else, we can go take a look at DDD. So DDD's made a high of 31.45 in chat today in the morning. One or couple of our members actually took advantage of this play. We talked about it in pre-market. We said it needed to hold $20. Watch for that area to hold support. That $20 area. The low of day is 1960, so that area held support beautifully. He got in some calls, and I think he's just ridden it up here. So he's doing very well. I know at least one member's doing very well. I don't know if the rest locked it in, but they did really well on DDD. I did not trade it. However, now at this point, you'd want to watch for that VWAP area to hold support throughout lunch. Plug. Plug is just something to keep on the back burner. We said $55 today, and there it is, high day, $55.98. So it's already kind of hit that target we talked about. So you could keep it on watch there for the back burner. You definitely wanted to hold that $50 area at least. What else? SunW. Okay, so SunW is still holding up above $8. As long as it does that, it's got a real shot at 10. Above that, it's got a shot to at least 11, 12 bucks. So definitely want to keep on watch over the coming days. Could be a swing trade for some. So I'm going to continue to keep Tesla on the screen here. And that's going to be it. We got about 4 minutes here to lunch. I'll let the stream on YouTube continue for the next 4 minutes. Then I'm going to lock it up for lunch and go about the day. Okay, guys, any questions, drop them there in the comment section. Thank you very much for tuning in today and being a part of the stream. And also remember to sign up at the daytraderchatroom.com 5 days for $5 so you can check us out and see everything you get access to. You're going to get like a sample size of everything you get access to when you're a full-time member. All right. So any questions, drop them in the comment section or the chat section. I'll be back around to check it before 12. And if you do comment after 12, make sure to do it in the comment section so I can see it and come back around and comment, reply back to your comment, okay? Other than that, guys, I hope you had a great week. We had an excellent week in the daytraderchatroom.com, and we were green every single day, including today that I'm slightly in the red. The members are green. I showed you guys the poll earlier, and I also showed you the poll of what they thought about the courses. So it's a no-brainer, guys. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section, and remember to enjoy your weekend.